everyone, welcome back to Minute Massage. Today I want to talk about some of the pregnancy hacks I utilize to get pregnant with baby number 2. Here I am at around 32 weeks, and as you get older and as you have more of life and stress in your life, getting pregnant becomes more and more difficult. And so I did not want to waste any time in getting pregnant, so I literally did everything that I could think of and that came to me sort of serendipitously or intentionally to hack my pregnancy. And I also understand that it's not as easy as saying it's a hack, but I know that's a word that is common today that resonates with things that you can do to make life easier in different ways. So I'm going to list the different things that I did. I highly recommend, if you are an open-minded person and you are open to trying things and you understand that everything that I'm sharing is natural and safe, that you will go all in and do your own research, but just give it a shot, because you literally have nothing to lose if you try these things. So the first thing I did was acupuncture. And acupuncture I've talked about it before. We have interviewed my acupuncturist before on Mom Meets World, a different show that I was doing. But acupuncture is an incredibly powerful and effective tool that is natural, that is safe, that you can utilize in any time of your life, but pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, postpartum, that can really support you in a natural way. So one really great benefit of acupuncture is that it helps with extreme nausea or morning sickness. And I've heard from at least one mom whose doctor discouraged her from doing it because they didn't know how it would interact with the medication she was taking. And that's what I hear often from my moms, is that, oh, they don't know about that because they don't know how it's going to interact with this sort of medical intervention. So I assure you, and you can do your own research, acupuncture does not interact negatively with the medication. In fact, it'll actually help you avoid taking it, which would be great. The second is womb massage, and you can find lots of videos on YouTube for womb massage. If you are fortunate enough to live near someone who practices Mayan abdominal massage, that is something that you can look into, and they will actually massage you and teach you how to massage your own womb and uterus to make it more welcoming for baby to come. And a lot of these things that I'm talking about really have to do with blood flow, and if you believe in meridians and chi, and really clearing any blocks that you might have that you have accumulated over your lifetime, which we all have. Number 3 is womb meditation. Again, you can find this on YouTube, a number of videos, but really helping yourself release any of those energy blocks that you have in your body. So what we believe in terms of energy medicine is that we all have sort of these micro traumas in our life. I've heard it described as these tiny paper cuts that over a lifetime can really be significant. But if you've had any sort of negative experience in your life, which we all have, those stay in our physical body. So even though they're out of our conscious mind, our body doesn't forget, right? So it will show up, it will manifest in one way or another, keeping you from being healthy and energetic in the way you want. So there could be traumas from your life that you hold on to in your womb that are keeping you from conceiving, which was actually the case for me. So number 4 was talking to a medical intuitive. I've been talking to this woman who is also a chiropractor for about 2 years. I actually started talking to her when my daughter was having some really extreme toddler tantrums. Come to find out that that was related to maternal stress, and that was later verified in a scientific article that came out. And so I worked with her, and she said, 80% of your lack of conceiving is emotional. It's not physical. And I've heard that a lot from friends and family and my moms, that the tests check out, I'm healthy, there's nothing wrong with me. And that can be really frustrating when someone is trying to conceive, that they can't find something wrong. But sometimes it's an emotional thing and not a physical problem. So that's what happened with me, and literally the first month that she helped me release those, I got pregnant. So the next thing is Wisdom of the Womb tea. So if you are on Instagram or Facebook, follow Wisdom of the Womb. They have helped thousands of women. I don't know what's in their tea. It's got to be a magic, but I think that they really look back to ancient wisdom and ancient ingredients to really help women conceive. And so if you go to their website, oftentimes she's running free campaigns for this fertility tea. Again, herb-based, natural. There's no sort of synthetic hormones or anything in it, and that's also the first month that I started taking it when we were able to be successful conceiving. The next thing, and I heard about this through a naturopath, was Prove, and it is actually a test that will not test your ovulation, which most of the tests over-the-counter tests do, but this is to test if you release progesterone, if you in fact did ovulate and are releasing progesterone, because as we know, progesterone is necessary both to get pregnant and to carry on a healthy pregnancy. And so this is not a tool that will help you get pregnant, but if you have any question about your levels of progesterone, and actually the founder story is incredible. She went through several cycles of IVF and IUI and had miscarriages and a very challenging journey. Come to find out at the end of it, it was just a lack of progesterone. So it was something that she could have alleviated and resolved quickly and rather in an inexpensive way if she had just known that there was a progesterone deficiency. She could have saved herself a lot of time, money, and pain and frustration. So check out VROOV. The links of all of this will be below. The next thing I did was utilize this fertility powder that I found on Amazon and learned through my research. You can include it in your smoothie or in your water. It doesn't taste bad. And that was something else that I utilized in addition to the Wisdom of the Womb tea. In addition to seeing my acupuncturist, another thing that I did was take the Chinese herbs that he recommended. And so you want to make sure that you are seeing a licensed practitioner for this, but they can recommend herbs to help you conceive or to help you avoid miscarriage, or just to help you in the first and throughout all your trimesters. So the Chinese herbs, I think, were also really critical in helping me both conceive my baby as well as get through that critical first 12 weeks. So a combination of all of these things, I really believe helped me conceive my second child. And I understand that a lot of these things might be new to people. They haven't heard of them. They're fears. There's a few moms I was coaching through this that were afraid of acupuncture because they'd never tried it. Of course, those things that you've never tried before might be scary. But when you look into them and you do your own research, you'll see that there's nothing sort of unnatural about them. And in my process, I addressed my physical body, my emotional body, my mental and emotional body, all to help me with my conception. And of course, diet and lifestyle and stress are all really important, but women are more and more challenged these days with conceiving, especially as we get older, or even some of our young moms. And I think it really has to do a lot with our environment, with stress, and with the things that we're not being told. So we're sort of, try for 6 months, then contact a doctor. Try for 1 year, then contact a doctor. Instead of saying, hey, try all of these different things, get your body ready for pregnancy, because not all bodies are ready for it. We really need some support in conceiving. And so I highly recommend all of these things. If you want to try half of them, if you do all of them, there's no harm to you in trying them. And most of them are rather inexpensive, so you can go the route of IVF and IUI immediately, or you can try these for a few months in an honest and earnest way to see if they have an impact. Now, the challenge for me is that I couldn't then know which one of these things or combination of things really helped me, and as a person who needs that sort of connection to show causation, I can't do that. But I will say that the combination of them helped me immensely. And throughout my pregnancy, especially those early days, I continued acupuncture. I continued the tea. There's a different level and version of tea that happens after you get pregnant. And just really taking really good care of my physical, emotional, and mental body to carrying this baby. So if you have any questions or I can provide additional information, please do reach out. I understand the urgency and I understand the frustration that women feel every month when they get their period and they're not pregnant, and how sort of disempowering that can be. And so I'm happy to provide any sort of additional information that I can with what helped me in my pregnancy. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to this channel and share with other moms that might be struggling. And if you want to learn more about infant massage, you can find me at vyanainfantmassage.com. And as I say, keep calm and massage your baby.